Today we're analyzing customer churn using a telco dataset from Kaggle. Just to introduce ourselves,
Hi, I'm Samantha. I'm a senior finance and business analytics major. And then over the summer, I interned at TJX as an IT planning and analysis intern.
I'm Libby Camardella. I'm a senior marketing and business analytics major, and I was a performance intern at Havas Media this past summer.
My name's Avery Quinn. I'm a senior finance and business analytics major, and after graduation, I'll be working at Odyssey Reinsurance as a reinsurance underwriter.
Churn is a major issue for telecom companies because losing customers directly affects revenue and long-term growth. Our goal is simple: identify what factors make customers leave, understand which customers are most at risk, and show how companies can use data to improve retention. We focused on key questions such as who churns, why they churn, and how contract type, billing, and tenure influence their decisions. The challenge is predicting churn accurately and turning those insights into strategies that keep customers engaged. Our project provides data-driven guidance to help telecom companies strengthen loyalty and reduce turnover.
To support this analysis, we worked with a robust dataset from Kaggle that includes detailed customer demographics, service usage, and billing information. Before modeling, we made sure to understand some key terms. Customer churn refers to customers discontinuing service. Tenure measures how long a customer has been with the company, and fiber optic service is a type of high-speed internet connection. These definitions helped us frame our analysis and prepare our dataset for modeling. For our data prep, we started by removing any irrelevant or leaking fields, things like churn reason, churn category, churn score, and geographic identifiers. Then we checked for missing values, fixed formatting issues in numeric fields, and standardized categorical responses. We set churn label as our dependent variable and finally split the clean data set into a 70-30 train test split to make sure our model could be validated properly.
So here's a quick walkthrough of our Altair workflow for predicting telco customer churn. We start by retrieving the telco dataset and loading it into the process. Next, we use select attributes to keep only the variables that matter for modeling. Then in set role, we define churn label as our target variable so the model knows what we're trying to predict. From there, we move into split data where we divide the dataset into training and testing. We used a 70-30 split. The training data then flows into the decision tree operator, which learns patterns such as how contract type, tenure, or monthly charges relate to churn. Once the tree is trained, we use apply model to generate predictions on the test data. And finally, the results feed into the performance operator where we evaluate how well the model performed. So this is the confusion matrix. As you can see, the decision tree model is 80.79% accurate, which is pretty good for a decision tree. And it accurately predicted that 65.95% of customers would churn and 86.15% would not. And then this is also our decision tree model, which is quite big.
In our analysis, we found that the groups most likely to churn are month-to-month customers, people still in their first few months, and customers with higher monthly bills. The main drivers behind churn are contract type, tenure, pricing, and whether customers actually use extra services like security or tech support. We also saw clear behavior patterns. Long-term contracts and longer tenured customers stay much longer, while price-sensitive users and fiber optic customers tend to churn more often.
Although fiber optic service is the most advanced internet option, our data shows that customers using the fiber optic plans churn at higher rates. This suggests the issue isn't the technology itself, but rather the customer experience surrounding it. Higher churn among fiber optic users may point to installation or setup problems, service reliability concerns, price sensitivity, and unmet expectations. In other words, customers want high-speed internet, but if the fiber optic service experience is inconsistent or overpriced, they become more likely to leave. This is a key operational insight for the company. Improving the reliability, pricing transparency, or support experience for fiber optic customers could significantly reduce churn.
From these insights, we put together a few recommendations. First, improving the early customer experience, especially onboarding and check-ins, can help keep newer customers from leaving. Encouraging long-term contracts through incentives or loyalty rewards could also make a big difference. We suggest offering price-focused options like discounts or price locks for customers who are more sensitive to cost. And finally, promoting bundled services is important because customers with add-on features are noticeably less likely to churn.